Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Good morning, greetings friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne and psoriasis and eczema and rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human body is always a healing system. It is always a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, let us show you how easy and how simple health can be. Our number today is 844-236-6010 if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, or help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program. We can help you do that. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear advertised in the program or recommended on the program, please head over to my websites, brightsideben.com or pharmacistben.com. That's my blog that I set up with my good friend and webmaster Robert Lundgren. Thank you, Robert, for doing such a fine job over there. And also now criticalhealthnews.com. That's my new blog with George Norrie. You can order products directly off the websites, or you can join the Bright Side Ben team directly off the websites for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a business, enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business, plus make some money, and of course get your products at the wholesale price as well. You can find out all about it by clicking on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com, criticalhealthnews.com, or pharmacistben.com. And of course, you can always call the phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. Okay, we'll get your calls here in our second segment. Try to get in early so we can get to as many calls as possible at 844-236-6010. Continuing on with our talk about skin, my personal favorite organ. I've been studying the skin since 1983. 32 years I've been studying skin, and I mean hardcore, from a formulation standpoint, from a pharmacist standpoint, from a research standpoint, working directly with patients, working in the laboratory, working in the compounding pharmacy. And what I come to find out is that the skin exemplifies the tremendous healing properties of the entire human biological system. Every time we cut ourselves, we are witness to the tremendous healing properties of the body, of cells, and of tissues. After we wound ourselves, or after tissue gets damaged, there's an automatic system that kicks in to restore those tissues, to heal the wounds, to restore everything back to balance, to initiate a protective response called inflammation. Yes, inflammation is a protective response. Inflammation is a good thing. These days there's all kinds of commercials and gobbledygook from medical professionals about how you got to keep inflammation down, etc., etc. And it's not inflammation that's the problem. It's excessive inflammation that is the problem, because we're constantly bombarding our body with wounding agents, most especially from the crappy food that we've been eating for the last 200 years or so, or even more. Really, since we figured out how to process flour and grains. That's really when our health crisis began. 12,000 years ago, our chronic degenerative disease health crisis began, really with the advent of civilization in Sumeria, some 10,000 BC. Anyway, By the way, Jerry Diamond, brilliant sociologist and anthropologist, has written extensively about the relationship between agriculture and farming and chronic degenerative disease. Google Jerry Diamond and the greatest mistake in the history of mankind, something along those lines. He has a really cool essay that he wrote about the link between farming and chronic degenerative disease. In any case, inflammation is a good thing. Inflammation is protective unless it's excessive inflammation, at which point you really run into problems. The healing process kicks in on its own. We don't have to do anything. You get homeostasis, or a restoration of balance, followed by inflammation, followed by, in healthy tissue anyway, followed by repair, and followed by remodeling. We call that healing. Along with the digestive system, the skin is the fastest healing system in the body. And this is so important because it means if we have psoriasis, if we have eczema, if we have acne, if we have any skin health issue, we don't have to have it 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks from now because the skin heals itself. The skin is a tremendously viable healing system. Now, if we have any skin diseases that's not healing, if we have acne that's not healing, psoriasis that's chronic, eczema that's chronic, that's long-term, that gets worse instead of getting better, we are doing something wrong. It's not our body's fault, it's our fault, and we have to take responsibility. With great responsibility comes great power. If I could paraphrase the saying, usually with great power comes great responsibility, but with great responsibility comes great power, because we have power once we accept responsibility to heal our skin. Aside from the rare, topical, surface things we do to muck up the works, we put waxes and preservatives and oils and fragrances on our skin every day, most of us, via skincare products. Skincare products were first developed, the modern skincare products were first developed at the turn of the 20th century. We didn't really know that the skin was a metabolic system, that there was chemistry that was involved with the skin, just like you wouldn't interfere with the chemistry, intentionally interfere with the chemistry of your heart or your lungs or your spleen or any other internal organ. Certainly wouldn't rub a cream on your spleen or on your lungs. For some reason we think it's okay to do it for the skin. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but for the most part, our skin health issues are internal, like all chronic health issues. And when I say internal, I'm talking about one part of the body specifically, and that's the blood. The blood is the life. That's what it says in the Bible, and for good reason. Nothing is supposed to get into the blood unless it's been vetted and cleared and processed. Unfortunately, because of how we eat, the way we eat, and because of nutritional deficiencies, and because of chronic abuse of the digestive tract, eventually leaks occur into the blood through the digestive system. And this is disease in a nutshell. You don't need a zillion doctors. You know, we don't need a medical model that doctors us and diagnoses us and drugs us and radiates us and kills us eventually to help take care of the body. It's really very simple. If you got a chronic health condition, you've got an internal problem. And I don't care if it's on the skin or anywhere else, and that means a blood problem. All disease is cell disease, and all cell disease is blood disease. It's all about the blood. And skin diseases are no different. Skin diseases that are chronic are like every other chronic health issue. It's dirty blood. And unless we're injecting something into the blood directly through the skin, which of course happens with vaccines, or if you're abusing drugs, which is rare of course, you're talking about a digestive problem. That's the route of administration into the blood. In fact, for all intents and purposes, dirty blood is synonymous with a digestive issue. Chronic disease, whether it's skin or anything else, is about dirty blood. And dirty blood is essentially synonymous with a digestive health issue. I'm not a food Nazi here, and I'm not some hippy-dippy guy talking about food all the time and digestive system, the digestive tract all the time because it's the latest fad. I'm talking just logic. If you got a disease health issue, if you're diseased, you have a cell issue, which in turn means a blood issue, which in turn means a digestive issue, period. End of story. Who controls our digestive system? Is it the doctor? No. Is it a drug? No. Do you need a surgical procedure? No. It's really very, very simple. Health is simple. It's hidden in plain sight. That's my talk on Wednesday in Portland, if you're in the Portland area. Carl, I know you're listening out there. Why don't you call in and give the address if you get a chance. That's what I want. When I do a talk, people ask me, what's the title of your talk? My title of my talk is Health is Simple, and it's hidden in plain sight. All right, got more to say about the skin. and about what you can do if you're dealing with skin health issues, and it isn't very complicated, as I'm sure you've surmised by now. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back right after this.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
So you've been listening to Pharmacist Ben and Dr. Wallach for a long time now, and you're wondering if longevity really works. Hi, my name is Adam. I'm an employee at GCN, and I've been using longevity products for over 2 years now. Call me today to hear my story at 612-695-5982. You too can lose weight, experience increased energy, and feel better about yourself and the future of your family. Call today, 612-695-5982. That's 612-695-5982.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Hi, Ted Anderson. I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
If you constantly feel run down and tired, your pH level might be low and your body could be full of toxins. If what you drink is not at a pH level of 8 or higher, you are inviting bacteria and acid to thrive in your body. But there is something you can do. Simply add 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops to your water to help your body rid itself of acidic waste, increase oxygen, and raise your pH balance to optimum levels. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline minerals in the world, alkalizing the water you drink, ridding your body of acidic waste and toxins, and helping you regain energy and vibrant health. And studies show viruses, bacteria, and toxins cannot survive in an alkaline, high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops at alkavision.com. That's ALKA Vision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins, but did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co. Why? Because BidBit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at BidBit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at BidBit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co. BidBit.co.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
All right, welcome back to The Bright Side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific Time and 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 at brightsideben.com and also pharmacistben.com. Actually, I'm sorry, at benfuchsarchives.com. That's That is an archive website set up by my friend Peter in the UK. Thank you for doing that. And also, if you want to check out my blogs, pharmacistben.com and criticalhealthnews.com. You can also purchase any of the Youngevity products right off the website. You can sign up to join the Bright